Oh, we forgot
All
the bot.
right. The bot is playing on my end, but now
It's
it is
not
in
in here.
here. Well, that's what happens when you don't stream for a little while. Welcome back to the Pirate101 campaign. Um, I will do the recap this time because we had a break and we have a couple of changes that the players are going through right now. But last time they had gotten word from the Oracle that the Majorum was nearby, and the king had a conversation with her and then relayed the information that it was at Lystragon. They made their way over to Lystragon and ended up finding a bunch of kobolds laying ambushes there. They went through slowly and methodically and dismantled many of their traps and avoided a lot of the worst ones as a result. And they got to the back of the cave and found Majorum, and then they also found out the kobolds tried to convince them to eat a chicken leg seasoned with Majorum, which turns out would turn you into a chicken if you ate it. And with that, they decided to go back and meet up with Quin, who is waiting with Catbeard since he was not able to, since they couldn't take the boat with them into Lystragon. They also bought a few items while they were in town and did a bunch of changing things around. And yeah, so we heard the level 9 abilities of everyone but Quin last time, but have you decided on your level 9 abilities yet, Quin?
Yeah, so I took a level in Wizard, trying to hit that level 3. And I got the very exciting bit of Expertise, and that's all I got. And I guess one more spell slot, that's kind of nice.
Yep. One spell slot and History Expertise, I believe.
Yeah, History.
Because that's level 2 wizard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Slowly creeping up to the good stuff. But we will go over to Quin and Catbeard. So the party has left you here to make sure that the ship is fine and to potentially give them a pickup if things go south. And you haven't heard from them a bit. And Catbeard is currently trying to chain down the chest after it's calmed down for a bit to try to make sure it's a bit more stabilized. What are you doing while he's wrestling the chest downstairs?
So while Catbeard's having fun with the chest, before leaving town, Quin went and procured a book about the drift. The event that happens each year where the spiral kind of shuts down and kind of remakes itself before starting the new year. And seeing as we've seen kind of flickering in the sky and stuff, he wanted to see if potentially that was related to the drift, and just thinking about kind of Lord Lorenzo and his research and the papers that he has, he's decided to kind of tap into that kind of scholarly base that Lorenzo was so fond of and see if he can dig up anything about that might be relevant.
Yeah, so you're more or less trying to find out if there are any like events of the spiral's arms flickering around this time of year.
Yeah, or if they might be related incidents.
Mm-hmm. So from the book from Aquila, since long ago they had a golden age where they were more or less the trade hub of the world before Valencia took the took the stage away from them. The spiral arms were noted to be very consistent, and it does not appear like they, in most of recorded history, have ever known to shudder or change. The only time that it was noted for things like this to happen were when well, I guess for here on, why don't we do that history check?
Okay.
Expend your book here. Haha.
I will insert book into my brain. Alright. That's going to be big plus 16. Wow, that was an awful roll. 21.
Awful roll, still at 21. So, what you're able to, it isn't directly said anywhere, but you're kind of able to figure out that due to the spiral being created by Bartleby and sustained by him, something tied into him would have to be changing or interrupted for something like this to happen. During the drift, everything is put to a standstill as he more or less rests between the years, and everything flourishes in color during that time. And because of this, you're able to deduce that's the opposite, or something that he is putting an equal amount of effort into would have to have be either broken or hampered with for something like this to happen.
Okay. What about the Raven Mother? Because wasn't she also involved in the creation of the spiral?
No. The creation of the spiral here was done pretty much exclusively by Bartleby. There was some assistance from Lord Kennel, and Lord Kennel was the only other Titan that wasn't the elemental Titans, the dragon, the giant, and the Leviathan were put to sleep, and then the three spiritual Titans all remained awake. Bartleby is life, Kennel was myth, and then the death one remained awakened.
Okay, so Lord Kennel's the myth Titan, and he helps with the spiral's creation very slightly.
Yes, she helped organize more or less the laws and rules of the world, of each world, making sure that the peoples there would not fight one another while it was in its infancy.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, and Catbeard comes up very proud of himself and announces that he's restrained the chest in chains.
Good work, Catbeard. And Quin's gonna kind of keep his eyes on the book still.
All right, and about a day later, the rest of you come back to the boat.
Still sustaining third-degree burns.
Dang, what happened to you all? I thought you were just picking flowers.
Nothing. It was easy. Well, we got it.
A bunch of lizards happened, that's about it.
Nothing the great Faris Tallow can't handle, and everyone else.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say the same thing, so you can continue.
Yeah, I think Max gutted a few, and Devin over there impaled a few.
Max is nodding proudly in agreement, but then he realizes what you just said, and he seems conflicted about that.
But we got it.
Well done. I guess we should probably take off. We got a bit of a schedule to keep.
Did you see one of those like lizard guys walking around here, by the way? About this big, wearing a little loincloth.
I don't think I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, let's set sail.
All right. And where are you guys wanting to go?
I guess back to Achaia via Nova Aquila, or do we want to go straight to Thurgy?
We have somewhat of a time limit to reach Avalon, if we want to reach it before the reset of the spiral. Or
Do we have enough time to make it there?
What's the ETA?
it's gonna be very, very close if we do try.
I guess we'll just have to go fast.
We have to head through Thurgy either way, though, right?
Thurgy, Grizzleheim, Avalon, or Polaris, and then Marleybone, which is probably not a good idea.
Maybe we can go to Thurgy and like see what we have on time.
We could probably at least make it to Grizzleheim.
Agreed.
Do you think their economy is stable enough for us to stay there now?
I would hope so.
We can find out, and Daelen pulls out a sending stone that they have that they used to talk to Heidi last time. Or at least try.
Yeah. If I remember right, that was a what are they called? It was created by Dramir, wasn't it?
Yes.
And that it doesn't work unless you have a runesmith near it. I think did someone pick up that feat though?
I picked up the feat, yes.
Okay, so yeah, you are able to use it then. What do you tell Heidi?
Yeah. Daelen would say something along the lines that we're going to be visiting Grizzleheim again. Is the situation any better than it was before?
All right, you guys haven't been there in about 3 months.
Sounds about right.
So, she says, we've managed to get some winter plants growing and are beginning to stabilize. We can support you.
Okay. Daelen will relay that information that they seem to be doing just fine now.
Well, Grizzleheim Ho then.
Alright, so we're going through Theurgy, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Yes. While we're there, I don't know if we have time for this, but I wonder if it would be worth stopping by Bartleby. I was doing some research and, well, Bartleby is directly connected to the spiral, especially the drift, and so that flickering that we saw, there's a good chance it's related to Bartleby and his current condition.
Very possible. I agree on the idea.
Yeah, I'm very hesitant to go to Avalon anyway, because then we're going to be stranded there for a while if we
Yeah.
break it there.
Yes. Doesn't Avalon also remorph or reconfigure during the drift? I can't remember the specifics on when it changes.
It seems to shift every month about the whole plane.
You're both right. Every year, the entire landscape is redone, and every month, every location is
Shuffled around.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing enough Super Metroid map randos recently, I can handle it.
Well, I think that the plan is make it to Grizzleheim if we can while the spiral resets.
Remind Quill, why were we considering Avalon?
We're going to get Meg from there.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's right.
We have to kill frog monsters.
And then defeat the Dweller of Meg.
Mm.
I remember now. Thank you.
All right. If that is the plan, go ahead and make the roll. First roll of the session, the D100
Of the year.
of the year, but not the in-universe year.
78.
All right, 78. Go ahead and take your movement.
Done.
All right, and then take one more before you enter back into the spiral.
It's me. 85.
All right, 85. All right, so you make your way back out into the spiral, and once again, Aquila is behind you, and the world tree is in view, or perhaps your old home, Faris.
Yep.
And you are still able to make pretty good time today. And the first day passes uneventfully. And consume and roll. It's been a raid.
77.
All right. Yeah, you're doing well. The second day also passes pretty quickly. You're making a good time. You're avoiding anything that might draw things near you. Maybe you're rationing the pickled herring. Consume and roll.
Here comes me to ruin it all. Well, maybe not.
Yeah. 46. You You're continuing through at a good pace. Consume and roll.
This.
Also fun.
46 again. Oh man.
Wow.
1 out of 1,000. Do it again for the shiny.
That's more than a shiny.
Yeah, that's like a mega shiny.
That's like a starter shiny right there.
Realistically, the odds are 1 in 100.
Yeah.
It's just getting the same roll twice in a row.
Yeah. All right. You are consume and roll, and this will be the day you enter back into 3rd G.
$63.
Let's see, 63. All right, yeah, you are able to make it over to 3rd G. Okay. All right. Scene. All right, and you have 2 movement in the day that you can take still.
Oh, we're all the way down there.
Grizzleheim's on the opposite end, so.
Could we like go that way and like?
Over-
Or are we literally flat earthers?
I don't know, maybe.
49.
They need to stop in town to resupply.
Yeah.
If we go fast, we reach it in a day. This.
All right. Are you confirming you're going fast?
For today?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if we don't go fast, then we don't get it. So.
Okay.
So that's 1 extra tile, right?
It should be 2, but yeah. So you make your way to Wizard City, and you see the elves running around here. The new school year is about to start. Some of them are kind of coming home for the holidays. More like the one and only holiday, because it's the drift.
Man, that's a sucky school year. You only get 1 holiday.
Yep, that's it. All right. Yeah, what do you do? You're here.
I'm
Restock.
just gonna buy some supplies.
Yeah.
All right. And as far as timetables are concerned, you have 16 days before the drift.
Time to math. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 21 hexes to the Stormgate.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So we really need to book it then, huh?
16 should be fine at normal speed, because we need 5 days to get into it, and then 5 or 6 to get through it.
moving at 5 or 4 tiles. I can't remember.
5 on normal speed.
Okay.
I think we should be fine.
Yeah, we should be fine.
I mean, what
Yeah.
could go wrong?
Yeah. Do we want to stop by Bartleby or skip it because we're cutting it really close?
Yeah, Bartleby is 1 tile to your left.
Yeah. I would say we do get to go there, but
Make it snappy.
yeah.
How about we go fast just for today to make up that 1 tile?
If you
We
want.
already went
Yeah.
fast the previous day, but I guess we could.
Yeah, that should work. We should be able. We have a little bit of leeway room on the 5th day too, so we should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we need to roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll because you're going fast. So.
Are we?
85. Yeah.
85. Oh, interesting. Okay.
That was also rolled earlier.
Yeah. But yeah, so you come back into the school of Ravenwood, and the great tree lies before you, and for just like the rest of the trees, his leaves are browned and dropping as is normal for the winter, though he himself has a bit of ale bark and splotches around, and his eyes remain closed.
Could we go up and touch it?
Do you want to go up and touch it? There's kind of like there's like fences around it, but there kind of is like a gate you can go up to and open and get up close to him if you want to, but currently it is closed.
If it doesn't look restricted or anything, then maybe I'll just kind of walk up to it and try and open the gate.
Okay. Yeah, you tried the gate and it does open for you.
Okay. Well, why don't we take a closer look?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure this isn't gonna work, and they've tried doing it plenty of times before, but I'm going to rest my hand against Bartleby's trunk, and I'm going to use lay on hands and try to cure him of his ailment.
Yeah. How do I want to do this? What is your save DC?
17.
Okay. You're able to suppress it for 24 hours.
Well, I expected it to do nothing, so I will take that.
And you kind of see a little bit of brown come back to some of those white places in his bark, and you hear, or almost more feel, wind come around the spiral like a breath of relief, and things are a bit quieter than they used to be, but almost in a good way.
We communicate with it, commune with it, or him?
I mean, he is right
Hello?
there. And his eyes open. One of them you can see more or less back into open bark, and then the other one looks out towards you. And he speaks to you and says, "Thank you, my children. This is the first true rest I have gotten since... I forget who it was that came by earlier, but it was not pleasant."
Something tells me it's not going to be permanent.
Well, one day of peaceful rest is a great gift. I thank you for spending time with me.
Well, don't worry. We plan to save you, Mr. Bartleby. I'm Faris Tallow, by the way, sorcerer extraordinaire.
Your name almost sounds familiar, but I don't have the energy to recall it.
Was it my mother? Sylvia?
That name also sounds familiar, though my ailment makes remembering difficult.
You have any guidance on how to a more permanent cure to this ailment you have?
This poison is very strong. One, I feel that only one of my equivalents could produce.
So another Titan?
Yes.
You know which Titan would be inclined to produce this poison?
I would say any of them might have the desire to. The question is, which mortal would wish to do harm to me and to the place they call home? I only wish I could remember
Probably my dad.
that person's face. Are you certain?
I'm throwing a guess out here, but it sounds like he something he'd do. Don't worry, I don't like the guy. In fact, I am but a feeble mage, but I'm probably gonna punch him in the face the first opportunity I get.
If you know whom this person is and his motive, you might be able to deduce from whence this poison came and find further answers there.
The humans in Darkmoor were very scared of the Death Titan potentially returning, so that might be the piece to the puzzle we're missing.
Yeah. I've lost many memories, but I still remember old Cobb and what he did to Lord Kennel. But he should have no means of escape.
Does Does Cobb like trigger anything in my memory, like who that might be?
Not really. It's almost as if people avoided giving a name to the Death Titan in the books you read. But Bartleby said it very candidly.
Okay. So it might be the Death Titan he's referring to.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's the Death Titan because all the other Titans' names you're fairly well aware of.
You're gonna say something, Crow?
I say is Cobb is the Death Titan. You pretty much established it there, but Cobb is the Death Titan.
I think
Yes.
I think it was
Also
mentioned
known
in
as
the
the Spider.
I think it was mentioned in the poem we got as well.
Oh yeah, it's a spider. Well, those things are known for poisoning people. Spiders are so gross.
Perhaps. But he is not the only one who can procure a substance of that quality. Any of the other three could do the same. Or those who are close to them even while they slumber. Take my tree branches, for example. They make some of the more potent wands that most mages use throughout the spiral. The same could be said of essences of those titans. They all could be distilled into a great many things.
And just because we find the source of the poison, that doesn't mean that we'll find an antidote.
Finding the source will make the possibility of an antidote much clearer. Or rather, to make an antitoxin, you would need a substance of the same titan.
Okay. So find out who poisoned you.
Where the poison came from.
Or where it came from. Yeah.
Is there a Titan for life magic?
You're looking at him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Hey, while we're here, we're also looking for the black windstone shards. Do you happen to know where they are?
Black wind stones. The only thing I can remember from them is someone told me I should be aware of their existence a few years ago, and that he had taken the time to track them all down. Though all I can remember for sure is that the one that was most challenging was Mushu for him.
Tell me about it.
A paperwork alone would make that daunting.
It was not bureaucracy that stopped him. He said it was something to do with their magic. Dark and strange. Not the intended recipient of this fragment is what he believed.
I see. And I suppose you don't remember anything about this person who found all the shards.
I don't remember much, but I remember he was seemingly of a culture that should not exist. Or rather, at the time, he almost seemed out of time. He was an old soul.
Huh.
Well, we did meet we met a strange dragon that seemed capable of time travel. You know anything about that?
I've never heard of such a creature.
Maybe it was someone from Darkmoor.
Oh, yeah. What? Aren't there vampires there? They could be very old.
Was this, to be clear, are you referring to the person who told you about the shard or the person who has it?
A person who told me about them. He was keen on finding them, but did not want to remove them. It was rather curious. Anyone else under his skill set would have taken them, I presume, if what he says about them were true.
Well, I guess we'll add that mystery on top of everything else that we're looking at.
It could be a various number of things, like those Celestians we met, or
Yeah.
something else.
Maybe even a
Something like-
Saurian.
Yeah, that was the other thought.
How long ago did this person tell you about this?
This happened before the current era. Some perhaps 90 years ago.
What if it was Eckert?
You channel him to, or is this? Would he not remember this?
No, I don't remember anything about it.
I think
Thank you
that
for your
answers.
time.
Thank you for giving me some time to have some bliss. This is the least I could do to repay you for your kindness.
Of course. I suppose just hang in there? I don't know. That's not very inspiring now, is it?
You are stronger than this poison. Was that more inspiring?
He kind of gives a smirk at that and slowly closes his eyes. And a soft breeze begins.
Well, time to rush over to Grizzleheim then.
Yeah, we
Alright.
will do that.
All right, and that's everything you want to do.
Yes.
Believe so.
All right, then consume and roll.
The last person was Quill.
So me?
Hmm?
Yep.
Yeah,
We going back to normal speed?
okay. Oops. I rolled. Yeah, I guess so.
We said before that we were just going fast for that one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just normal speed from here.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, yeah. You have been making pretty good time. Consume and roll again.
But it's only a matter of time.
Mhm.
70.
Wow.
We love similar rolls today.
All right. And consume and roll again. I think this is well, almost the last day.
I'm just waiting for the stop when pay at Beard Day.
83.
Let's see, 83. All right, yeah, go ahead and take the movement.
Took it.
All right, last day.
Oh my god.
78.
This doesn't bode well for our future rolls.
Man,
Yeah.
What
that's
the-
that's a
I have-
beautiful one because you enter back into the spiral. Grizzleheim stretches out before you, and maybe your adventures have changed how it looks, and the 77th day goes away, and the 78th day begins.
Do we? If we get a bonus for landing on the exact number?
Well, it would have had to be 77 for it. Yeah, so you make your first day in the spiral. Consume and roll.
We rolled an average of 78 in the last 5 rolls. Quill.
Oh, sorry.
Just reminding you.
There it
you go.
is.
There it
There
is.
it is. Time for space Cthulhu's to show up.
All right. You know what happens, Ice?
3, huh? All right. So you guys, during your travels in the spiral here, initially spot this rather large cloud of rocks. They're somewhat difficult to travel through, and you find yourselves having to slow down a decent amount. That too, you do notice some of the spiral wildlife about these rocks, but unfortunately, this is covering the main branch, and either you have to go through this or potentially risk going off the spiral and going around. That being said,
I would not want to risk our timing, so
so what I'm hearing is you guys are going to start pushing through.
Yeah.
I
Have the
think
cannons
so.
ready.
Brace yourselves, boys. This is gonna get ugly.
Go. So as you start pushing through, and you can see what appears to almost be like large whales off to your side, you see strange writhing orbed masses of tentacles appear from behind the rocks. And they seem to have been attracted to the ship.
Why is our ship beat up?
I don't know. It probably shouldn't be. This was copied off of another map.
Yeah. And we also had a long rest when we stopped at the city, right?
Yeah, you should have all your things back.
But yes, that being said, there are a few things coming towards you.
Oh, there's some space whales there too.
Yeah.
I just saw the writhing mass.
Do the whales seem aggressive?
Do a quick little nature check.
I'm so good at these.
The nature of whales, space whales.
I go ahead and cast guidance on myself, because goodness knows I need something. I got an 11.
You're not really sure. They don't seem to be taking an interest in the ship right now.
Sus.
However, the writhing masses are definitely headed for the ship.
Well,
So,
full speed ahead. Oh, I think we're gonna need someone dedicated to steering the ship, so we don't crash into.
I guess I'll do it.
Say, what about Catbeard?
Oh yeah,
he-
he's a captain.
I mean, he was doing cannonballs before, but whatever you guys want.
Maybe Quin. He doesn't really have any ranged attacks. I guess he could be on cannonball duty though.
I'm good either way. I could take I could take ship. If they do have melee attacks, I will be able to.
Yeah, if they have
Right,
melee attacks, you can
question.
switch with Max.
Okay, let's do that then. I will steer, and if they do melee, then we can swap out.
All right. In that case, I think it's fair to say roll for initiative. Here. I haven't used one of these in a while.
Oh, I have +2 on this character. Can we just get the character tokens on the left side?
Oh, yep. Players here. Yeah, nice. This guy. Pretty good. Okay. I think it might actually beat out the Sea Shanty because it's actually got a Dex mod. Yep. Is still in initiative. Okay. That being said, these things, having detected the ship, weird the way we're doing these rules here. These guys get to do- That's about all it can move with a dash, though. Oh, did we just lose music?
Yes.
Oh no.
It's been deafened.
Oh no, don't
it's
tell me
on
it's
the
because we
button.
lost fire, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Ah, crap.
Good thing we're in the middle of combat, huh?
Yep. Hold
Yeah.
up. I have access to Kenku also. I might be able to just pull up the
Also,
thing here real
Zapper, I
quick.
guess we switched already.
Yeah, I guess so. They'll get an oppie here.
You'd probably be invisible if you're staying in the.
It doesn't have to do an OP. We can turn the ship and then do a weird thing.
Evasive
whoops.
maneuvers.
So there's that one
Red
that's
alert.
moving there, and then and that being said, that's all they're going to be doing right now. Which brings us to the sea shanty.
Do you remember if we need to move 3 tiles or at least 1?
I believe it was if you have no one on helm, it will move 1 automatically.
Yeah, I think Daelen would be at the helm because I didn't think they would be so fast.
Oh, okay.
But in any case, I would want them to just the ship turns this way. I think that's the best idea here.
Okay.
Also, just to clarify, if we go too far north or south off the map, is that off?
That is considered off the spiral.
Okay, so we'll be in deep
Yep.
waters.
You want to
we
go
actually need to go this way, right?
to your right. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that's the boat's turn unless anyone has something.
I don't got anything.
Yeah,
Make
it's
as
as
good
good
as
as anything.
any plan to me.
Okay. In that case, then I believe it is. We'll just move right to Faris.
All right. I'm going to use a bonus action to activate innate sorcery, and then I'm just going to try and banish the guy.
All right.
Charisma save throw.
Okay. Oh, here's the fun little thing. Oh,
No!
you're kidding
Oh
me.
my gosh.
Oh,
Do we want to reroll?
We can't. We didn't
You
recap.
don't have a reroll.
Oh right, we didn't recap.
No, because it's been
Okay.
so long. Oh
Okay,
no.
Well, that didn't work. Maybe it'll try next turn. Next 6 seconds. Good luck, everyone.
These guys are currently unbothered because nothing has happened. Daelen.
All right. Do we want to target the one close or the one far? Probably the one closer. I will. Yeah, I'll just make the cannon and shoot it with the force ballista this turn.
Okay. So you're shooting the close one?
Yeah, the one closer. 21.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
It takes 10 force damage.
Okay. Where's a little thing for these guys? Oh no, did these
That's
have the
from Thor.
same? Okay, there we go.
Hopefully we can move on to max then.
All right.
Yep.
Steady aim, and we're gonna try to attack it with the hornet.
All right.
The what?
The hornet.
His new
It's
weapon.
his new rapier.
Oh.
Over 20.
Yeah, that's definitely hitting. Attempting to find anything for music to use in the meanwhile.
32 piercing damage, and it is vexed.
Whew. Okay.
Wow.
Where is the option on this thing? There we go. It's been a while since we were using this as a new one. Okay, Quin, you're up.
Okay, I will tunnel fighter, and I too will take some swipes at the guy on the left.
Alrighty.
And I have to see what my new modifier is. Wow, that's a nat 1.
Ooh.
Would you have been invisible because you were standing in our glyph?
That's true. I would
Oh,
have been
that's true.
invisible.
I wouldn't have had to steady aim.
I mean, doesn't matter really for you, I guess.
Well, it does, because now I can use my bonus action to activate my sunbeam if the DMs will allow it.
Oh,
All right.
Hooray!
Alright, so am I rolling at advantage?
Yes. You'd be invisible in this.
Whoa, 9!
But you're not
So we're at
invisible
18
anymore.
total.
Okay, so that turns into an 18, which that will hit.
Alright, beautiful.
That plus 9.
Is pretty nice. 1d8, 1d4, and then 5. 13 damage. I love rolling low. Actually, no, I roll good on that. D8.
Okay.
Alright.
Does Max do any extra damage then, or what?
No.
Okay.
As it writhes, you swear you hear strange sounds from this thing. Oh, wait a minute.
Quin is doing the second attack as well.
Yeah, 28 on that second attack.
Okay, yep, that hits.
Okay. Gonna take another 16 damage. And that guy is marked.
16. Okay.
And he also has disadvantage on his next attack, regardless of the target.
Ooh. Nasty. Alright, that's everything then.
That's it for me.
Okay. Devin.
Okay. I am going to pull out my glaive and take a swing. Checking my modifier real quick. Oh, I guess I have advantage on this, so. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And I am going to cast Wrathful Smite.
Oh boy.
Okay, does it have any special responses to radiant, necrotic, or lightning damage?
Or lightning damage. Of those, no.
Okay, and I'm just gonna roll everything all at once.
I do rainbow damage.
Prismatic.
So that is going to be 14 damage total of those types.
It's not looking great.
And it needs to make a saving throw against fear.
Is this a magical effect? I guess.
Yeah, it's a spell. It's Wrathful Smite.
Okay. It does have advantage on these.
So would have had advantage on my bandage.
Yeah, but I mean, it did get a 20 in that first roll. I don't think it's going to pass that, though, because that is only a 7.
Alright. It is frightened. I will make a second attack.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, nice. Yep. You probably got it with this because it's afraid now.
Is going to be... let's see. Actually, there we go. Wow, I'm rolling garbage. 12 damage.
Ooh, okay. No, it's still up. Just barely, though.
Okay. That will be my turn then.
All right. With that, this thing... These things turns. So...
One moment. Give me just
Oh.
a second. At the start of its turn, it takes 4 points of psychic damage from Aura of Conquest.
Does that do it?
Oh my gosh. It had 2 HP.
Oh, the idea of you stabbed it, turned around, walked away, and then
It just...
behind you.
Power Rangers exploded.
That or the Mega Man, we're just, they don't consistently explodes for a bunch. Red flash. Okay, that being said, though, the other one is going to approach. And this one, since it's not dashing, gets to make some attacks. So it is going to attempt to wrap out 2 of these tentacles, and it's going for Faris and Devin.
Okay. I'm not wielding a shield, so I can't do that. Crap. Okay.
Faris, oh, that's a nat 20.
Well, a nat 20 is gonna hit me.
I will use warding maneuver.
Okay, what does that do again?
The AC bonus is probably neglectable, but you have resistance on the damage type. So plus 5 AC.
Okay.
And you get resistance to this damage type.
Yeah, this was close to 30 actually with this modifier. The damage isn't actually that much, as you're going to get hit by... Let's see here. What's that? So that's going to be 27 damage, and you are grappled.
Alright, but it will be halved, right?
Assuming that's what warning maneuver let you do, yes.
Yeah,
So-
it's resistance to the damage.
Oh, he's back.
Yay!
Okay. But it is grappling me.
Yes, it is now grappling you.
Okay.
And
I will also take an Oppie if that's okay against him.
oh, okay.
Because he damaged an ally. And I have 3 reactions.
And that does hit.
Yay. The dice is thinking.
It is thinking. Parser is not sure if it wants to give you the numbers or not. It's gone from low rolls to deciding, nah, no rolls. Oh dear. Any day now, Parser. It's really thinking.
Or just try it again.
Yeah, maybe just try again at this
Oh,
point.
you
I think
told
it's...
it, you told it AD for So it's going to be thinking forever.
Oh.
Alright, well, we'll take a 14 for damage instead.
Okay. 14
And
for damage.
he is now marked, so disadvantage on anything that's not me.
It's 14. Okay. Which means now it's going to have to make a disadvantage attack at Devin here. Well, that means it's not hitting, because the first die I rolled was a nat 1. What duality right there between those dice? Let's see, what would it have been? Well, there. Okay. Either way, it's missing. That being said, though, Faris, this thing is trying to do something to your head, and I need you to make an int save.
Oh, I'm really good at those. Yeah.
You have plus
Right.
5.
But I got 7.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you feel this thing sort of like pry in your mind, and it's just what were wandering thoughts just seem to. They're in your head at one point, and now they're just not there. And you take. Ooh. Wow, what is this roll? I'm sorry. 5 6s and a 4. 34 damage.
Okay.
And as it does so, you see the thing just sort of seems to shrug off anything that just got hit by.
It healed? Like as in it
Yeah, it healed.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't hit it too much, so.
And that will be its turn.
Okay.
Which means it's
I
now
am-
it's the sea shanty 2.
Yeah.
So because it took an action, I assume the boat just moves 1 on its own.
Yep.
So am I held by it still then?
You are currently grappled.
Okay.
Oh.
Though its reach is not enough that would have.
I mean, wouldn't it just mean that Faris is in space right now, just right
Yeah.
here?
It kind of would mean that.
Yeah, it's Faris' turn, I guess.
Okay.
I realize no one's at the helm at this point. Oh dear.
I will cast could I make it back to the ship with the Misty Step?
You could, but I just realized there's something about this because you started your turn within 30 feet of it.
Oh, okay. What happens?
You need to make a whiz save.
Okay, and I don't get Devin's health now. Uh, 10.
Oh. Okay, no. Yeah, this, in such close proximity to this thing, you're kind of overloaded now by just this cacophony of sounds of just what sounds like the random thoughts and whims of previous passerbys. It's impossible to make any sense of, and you are now incapacitated.
Okay. I'm done then.
Okay.
Because I can't take any actions.
Right.
Yeah.
These guys are still not bothered. Daelen.
What can we do with our actions in terms of the boat again?
You can take an action to turn the boat in one heading, or move it by 1 space.
Okay.
Anchor it in place. Can it still turn while it's anchored?
I don't know.
I will say yes. You can still turn while anchored, it just won't move at all while it's anchored.
Yeah, I just don't know if I can do anything to help Faris here.
I think if you just use your turn to move it, then you can like turn it and then move it to right here.
You'd only be able to turn it by one heading, which would go from here to here.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. I will turn it anyway, and I will use my bonus action to shoot. I think I will shoot the cannon I have. That is only a 14.
14 does hit.
Oh, okay. Three sixes, 18.
Jeez. Talk about high rolls right now.
Bipolar rolls tonight.
Really, though. Okay.
That is my turn.
Alright. As we move to Max.
Alright. I'm going to steady aim and shoot it.
Isn't it vexed?
Oh, no, that was the other one.
The other one's dead.
Oh, right, yeah.
Ooh.
13.
Unfortunately, that is not enough.
I'm sorry.
Okay. That's everything?
Oh, wait a second. No, that's a 14. It's a +1 weapon, and my modifiers make it +9, so 4 + 9 + 1 is 14.
Yep, 14. Okay. Yeah, wow. That's actually enough.
Hooray!
Plus 10 mod.
Uh, 28 piercing damage.
8 piercing. Alright. Hit it. Whack it in the middle of this starry center of this writhing mass. Flinches. Okay. I think we will move on then.
Yep.
Alright, Quin.
Okay. So outside the boat, it's like base physics, right?
It's what?
Is it like space physics where you keep momentum and stuff?
You would, yes.
Okay.
Since you're on the spiral right now.
Okay, this might be a dumb idea, but I'm going to cast jump as a bonus action,
Oh my gosh.
and then as the springs and Quin's legs kind of coil up, he launches from the boat and jumps straight at the monster.
Okay.
And landing, grabbing the tentacle next to Faris, I'm gonna stab it.
Okay. I guess this puts you... Gosh, where does this put you? You're kind of like in the same space as it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, these are big spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as long as I'm like next to Faris. Alright, first attack, that's a 19.
That's a hit.
It takes 14 damage.
Okay.
It is marked and sapped.
14. And it is marked.
18.
That's another hit then.
Okay. That's going to be another... 11 points of damage.
Alright, it's not looking great.
Okay, Quin's just going to say, "You're not getting him today." But nothing, of course, comes out in the vacuum of space.
Not only that, I should point out that next turn you're going to continue hurtling.
Can I latch on to? I meant to latch on to like a tentacle.
I will let you mulligan and swap one of your attacks with a grapple.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll drop that last roll then.
Good. Up. Let's see, in the grapple contest. Trying to beat. Like, what, your strength plus.
My save DC is 16.
It actually makes a saving throw.
Yeah, it just makes a strength saving throw or dex.
Right?
Quin's strength determined DC.
What is the DC? Because you got 16.
It passes. It's a 16.
Oh.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Wish you could draw a line. That being said, though, it is now Devin's turn.
Does my flight work in the spiral?
I will say yes.
Okay.
Just remember that each...
specific one, probably yes, because it's magical, but if
Yeah.
you wanted an
Technically,
air...
it is not.
Oh, okay.
But the spectral wings, I can hover. It's quasi-magical.
Just remember that every tile's a pretty big distance.
Okay. We round up with distances though, so like I can move 1 hex, right, with
Mhm.
regular speed.
Yeah.
Okay, that is actually isn't Faris technically within reach of the ship?
Technically, yeah.
Okay. I am going to attempt to grapple Faris to
Alright.
pull him back on board.
I will let him succeed.
Well,
I mean, this is kind of difficult, though, because it's more like a grapple
Oh,
contest,
right,
because
right.
you are also currently grappled.
Right.
So I guess this is more a
Well-
contest between you and the monster.
Yeah, like the grapple goes through because Faris lets him, but now they're both grappling him.
Yeah, so it's more like a contested grapple against the monster and Devin.
So, do you want it to make a saving throw, or do you want to do like contested athletics checks?
I feel like this would be contested because at this point, both are grappling. So, it is going to use its dex.
I mean, it's trying to maintain a grapple, isn't it?
Or I guess, yeah, that's...
I don't know, maybe it grapples with dex. I got a 22.
Wait, I guess it's actually athletics or acrobatics. And... Okay. Oh my gosh. It fails miserably.
Okay,
All right, you got him.
I'm going to pull Faris back on board, and then It is uncomfortably far away. So I am going to pull out a javelin and throw it with disadvantage.
All right. Go ahead.
That's an 11.
Unfortunately, that is not enough. I guess at this point, this means that Faris is back in the boat.
I'm kind of floating there at the moment. We're kind of both
Well, I didn't have to jump off. I could reach out and grab you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Back over here. Okay.
Okay, I did not realize Faris was that badly beat up. I am going to use a bonus action for lay on hands, and I am going to heal you for 15.
Alright, thank you.
Okay.
And pass turn.
All right. Which means we come back to this thing, and that means, well, it's already got someone else here now. Hey, Quin. This thing's gonna try to go for you.
Cool. It has disadvantage on the first attack.
It does. Well, that first one's gonna miss then, because that's only gonna be a 17, and it would have been even worse. 12. Ugh. Okay, first swing misses. Goes again, and my rolls are garbage. That's a 13.
Actually, under the circumstances, maybe it would have been better if it did grab him.
I was about to say.
Well, it doesn't exactly do a good job, unfortunately, due to Quin's armor. And,
Butterfingers.
Yep, Butterfingers. It is, however, going to move.
Hey, I get an oppie it.
I guess it's fair, because it's like it sees you moving. Oh my gosh, this is so stupid.
Just imagine like flipping through space.
Oh, that was not good. 12.
So you miss also.
Kind of
I imagine it being like a slap fight in space.
Yeah. A completely silent slap.
Yes. Okay. Which means we move on to the
The sea shanty will move over here, I think.
3, right? Okay.
It's moved. Yeah.
So that means we're just right to Faris.
All right. Now that I'm not, am I incapacitated anymore?
Or one. Oh, right. Excuse me. You were meant to make the saves at the start of your turn.
Okay, so I got to do it again, but I have a Devin bonus.
So I guess that kind of means you're making like 2 saves then, since you would have gotten last turns and this turns.
I think he was only grabbed. I think he was only adjacent to it at the start of one turn.
Yeah, I only had 1 turn.
So is
Like,
it an ongoing effect where he's like?
It's an ongoing. You make it at the start of each of your turns.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
so
a
it's
whiz
the first
save.
one.
Oh, okay. You're good. You're no longer incapacitated.
All right, and can I reach him with a vortex warp? Like, yeah, it's like 90 feet. So yeah, I'm gonna get back on the boat.
Okay.
The vortex. Okay.
It's just. It's unaudible, but
That-
there would have been a.
That is all I'm going to do.
All right.
For the...
You still don't care, Daelen.
Alright, Daelen's now gonna open fire with Scorched Ray, I think.
All right. $23, 13. Okay, so 2 hits.
Okay. It takes 15 fire damage,
All right.
and then I will use the cannon as well to shoot it. And that misses.
Yep, that's a miss.
I think that's everything I have.
All right.
All
Max.
right, Max is doing his bread and butter. 28.
Yep. Basically have yes to hit.
24 piercing damage.
Oh my gosh. Exact.
Yeah.
No longer see any left right now.
All right, pass turn.
Devin.
What about Quin?
Oh, excuse me.
Is there even anything else that's hostile?
Not that you see right now.
The way you phrase that makes me concerned.
That tells me make a wide berth.
I guess Quinn will walk over to Faris and be like, "You all right? It didn't grab you too hard, did it?"
Yeah, thank you. Let's get out of here. I don't want to get grabbed again.
Bad touch.
Ow, my head.
Sounds good. I will tunnel fighter, I guess. That's
Okay. Devin.
Okay, I will assist at the helm, and I'll start rotating the ship to prepare us to get out of here.
Okay. Now this, the sea shanty's actual turn. Oh no.
Oh, got hit by a reduced spell.
2, 3.
All right. First.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's my turn. I'm going to also kind of assist going in that direction as well.
All right.
So 2.
Speed this up a bit.
It's 2 I can go, right?
Just the one.
Just 1, so right there. Right, it's on its turn. Okay, yeah. That is all I want to do on my turn.
All right. Fine. As you can, actually, not yet. Let's just make the assumption then we're exactly where you guys going to be piloting the boat.
Probably like around this way.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to get like cover from these things.
Go ahead and make the skip to about here-ish. As you guys pilot your way through, you've noticed that the space whales don't really seem to care all that much, but when you arrive about here, you see more of these.
Oh no, not more of them.
Round 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh,
Start
boy.
at the sea shanty's turn here.
What do we want to do? Do we want to go towards them?
Probably. They can
Yeah.
probably move fast enough to get within reach of the boat right now. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe we should get them in the line of the cannons.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, and then turn down.
I like that.
Careful of rocks. Is that what you're going to be doing with the ship?
Let me guess, we don't have line of sight to it from here.
There is a rock in the way. These are very much real rocks to worry about.
Maybe put us on a course so we don't have to pilot the ship for a turn.
Alright, well that's
Yeah,
gonna be it then.
towards down, maybe?
And then we just already our actions to take pot shots at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Never mind. Are we okay to assume that I used a bonus action while we were getting here to activate the animated shield?
Yes. Being said, I assume it sounds like you guys are just planning to hold actions.
Okay, I have a question though.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want to prepare a twin banish. Do these things move together or do they move individually?
They would.
Like what I'm.
Oh,
what
you're
I'm
asking if they would move both of them at the same time and then do their attacks.
Yeah, would like one come start attacking and then.
No, they would move at the same time.
Okay, I'm gonna prepare a twin banish for when they come rolling up to the ship.
Okay. Good. So that's your prepared action. What about like Daelen, Max, Quin, Devin? You guys.
Let's go in order.
Yep. So Daelen.
I will prepare a fairy fire to target both of them when they get next to the ship.
Okay. And Max.
Max is gonna steady aim and then prepare his action to shoot at one of them after the banish spell goes off.
Okay. And Quin.
If it'd be okay, I would like to reload the cannons on the way here, and then I will be at the cannons, ready to shoot.
That is fine. You would have had the time. And lastly, Devin.
Okay, I am going to cast Divine Favor.
Right.
A bonus action. And then I will ready an attack against one that comes within range with
All right.
my glaive.
These things are going to move. You approach and get close enough. Or
Okay, I'm gonna make an attack against. Actually, no, I'm not going to attack it yet.
4. I guess this thing does need a dash if it wants to do anything, though. They are within range.
All right, so they both need to do a charisma saving throw with their stinky magic resistance.
Luckily, their charisma is not great.
Man,
First
we got
one,
face
top one.
probably of the love.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, I think that fails. I think I have 18. Just a second. Because of innate sorcery. Yes, I have 18.
okay, so that's one banished. The second one. Ah, okay, that one got a nat
Yeah.
19.
All right, so that
And
one.
that is the one Max is gonna shoot.
I will do. If we're going in a turn order, I would do my fairy fire. First.
Okay, the fairy fire.
Save.
Which kind?
Dex.
Dex. Okay. Spells another magic effect, so this still applies. That's ooh. Okay, so that's gonna be a dirty 20.
Yeah, that passes. Now you can do attack.
Alright. 29.
Yep. That's a hit.
Uh, 23 piercing.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna be right back.
Oh no.
Okay, and for my attack, that is an 18 to hit.
Okay, yep, that's a hit.
That is going. Wow, I'm not rolling. No, I guess that's okay.
That's
total
minus
is
12.
damage, radiant and lightning.
Okay. Yep.
Then my attack. Which was 5 plus proficiency, right, for cannons?
4 plus proficiency, isn't it?
Let's see, what was it again? I'm trying to remember what we swapped to. I think we just... Fire, are you there right now? It was 4 plus proficiency.
Cool. 15.
Okay, yep, that's a hit.
Oh, wow, okay. And that's a basic cannonball, which is 10 siege damage. Five.
Ooh, okay. And lastly, I think that's everything. Because Devin, you didn't prepare a.
I already attacked it.
Yeah. Okay. That's everyone's. This now gets within range, and it is going to swing at.
Wasn't this the one that dashed?
Oh wait, yeah, that was the one that dashed. Excuse me. Never mind. It doesn't get to do anything. It's the sea shanty's turn. Oh,
It goes down.
I guess just this. Oops. No.
because no one's on. Okay. Or we have something important to start worrying about. Actually, okay. So Faris doesn't have to care about this.
Oh, it's one of those ones.
But yes, Faris, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to unload the big deeps, and I'm just gonna pump up a level 5 chromatic orb. Lightning damage. And I will use Elven Accuracy with that, since I'm in innate sorcery right now. 15 plus a lot.
Jeez. Yep.
Over 20. Okay, so this will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 78. I'm gonna make it lightning damage because that has proven to hit. Oh, look at those ones. Well, that's not bad, I guess.
2 sevens though.
26. Yeah,
All right.
26 lightning. And you know what? I am going to quicken a sorcerer's burst as well. That will cost 2 sorcery points. And I'll make it lightning as well.
All right.
That will be plus, I think it's like plus 9 right now.
Yeah, and that's definitely hitting.
Yeah. Alright, and I think I do only 2d8 still with this. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not a level 1 yet, so. Come on, 8. Joey Wheeler, let's see him. No. 11 lightning damage.
All right. Still up, but not doing well.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully my friends can pass saves and finish it.
These things, after hearing the cannon fire.
Uh-oh, they're doing something.
Yeah, they're starting to lumber away. They don't like cloud.
Bye, space whales.
Daelen.
Daelen's just gonna continue with the Scorching Ray.
Does he have to deal with their aura thing?
He does.
Okay.
Daelen, you're close enough. I need you to make me a whiz save.
You make a save, and you make a save.
Yeah.
Ooh. Unfortunately, it's a bit much. There are so many thoughts kind of invading your own head that you can't make sense of anything, and you are incapacitated.
Yeah, I'm not concentrating on anything because Fairy Fire missed, so yeah, that is just my turn.
Max, I need you to do the same thing. Whiz save.
You get a Devin bonus, though. I think it's plus 4.
Plus 5.
Oh, yeah, 5. Cool.
17.
Ooh, that's just enough.
Hooray! I'm gonna kill it. Okay, steady aim. Yeah, it's 28.
Yeah, that's... Do I even need to tell you? That's hitting.
That's actually 20.
Okay. Still up.
4 ones. Dang.
Last legs, though.
Destroy it!
Quin?
My turn.
Believe so.
The wisdom save
Yep.
with a plus 5, thankfully.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Oh,
you're
well.
fine.
Nailed it.
Going to kill it. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
This is a can shot, or what is this?
Swing with my sword.
Yeah, unfortunately, you just miss.
Okay, that's fine. I have another sword swing. That's better.
Okay.
9 damage.
You slice right through it, right through its core, and it just becomes nothing. As someone drops a metal bowl in the background.
Just the sounds of the spiral. It's up on Spiral too, just an hour of it.
Yes, with that, the only sound left. Well, you don't really hear anything left. The whales have started leaving also.
And we will pivot back to course.
All right. I swear she's the worst.
We'll just write it off as the chest in the boat having a moment.
Yeah.
Thought you said you had that thing tied up.
You just hear from the ground below. The tentacles found the balls. It's tied up to the ceiling, but they got longer.
I can't wait to hear what other sorts of methods he comes up with for trying to keep it under control.
He's basically a professional, like, chest sitter at this point. For like 230 gold a month.
But yes, with that, we are out of initiative, as I don't think the one that's been banished is going to be coming back anytime soon.
No, yeah, we're gonna like speed out. Well, it's gonna be coming back in a minute, so we gotta get out of here.
You can probably clear the distance in that time. Yes. After, once again braving the horrors of the spiral, you find yourself back on route. Oh, what the?
All right. Well, that was the first day towards Grizzleheim. How was that?
I'm sure it'll be fine, and nothing else bad will happen.
We can hope. Anyway, that was my roll. Let's see how you do, Crow.
Consume and roll. Don't forget the HP trickles.
58.
Alright.
Wait,
What
what was my HP on that last map?
Oh, second.
I think
33.
It was 34.
Pull it back up. You were at 34.
All right, so I can go to 43. And deduce a ration. All right, yeah, well, 58.
All right, you are good. Consume and roll.
That would be Zapper's turn.
Yeah, Zapper, I don't know if he's here though.
He's the moot.
I will go ahead and roll for him then. 64.
All right.
I was thinking it.
You're good. There are 10 days left in the year before the drifts begins.
My numbers were off.
And you have 2 more days before you reach Grizzleheim. But yeah, otherwise uneventful. Consume and roll.
37.
37. You are interesting. The day continues without event other than Catbeard trying to figure out means and methods to keep the tentacles from combining into one really long tentacle. Yeah. Last day. continue roll.
Why?
Oh my.
We were almost there.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're almost there. What's the worst that can happen now?
Keep
Yeah.
saying that and it's getting worse.
The golden threads disappear. The ones that you were following to Grizzleheim, they are gone.
That's not supposed to happen, right? I don't think
No.
it's supposed to happen.
Definitely not.
Don't worry.
We can still see it. We know where it is.
Yeah, can't we see Grizzleheim still?
All the worlds are still visible.
But just the path to them is not there.
The spiral paths between worlds are not visible anymore. They don't appear to exist, and everything is kind of drifting in strange directions.
Oh, so this is like the blink, only it's lasting a lot longer.
Yeah. It persists for about 2 hours. Before the threads slowly begin to return.
Are we still on track?
You are still on track. It's slowed you down, but not enough to add another day onto the trip.
I think this is something, we need to solve.
Here's hoping the drift helps.
Yeah. It's a very famous solution back in Theurgy of just when a wand breaks, you just turn it off and turn it back on. So maybe this will help the spiral.
Just remembering the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged where Melvin calls tech support for the Millennium Rod.
I was about to say Daelen probably remembers a bunch of people coming in and saying either their windstones don't work or something.
Yeah. Well, let's hurry there before it happens again.
All right. Consume and roll. This will be the last one.
And it's me. Well, Zapper missed one, so maybe he should do it.
Okay, I can do that. Sorry, I thought I'd be faster than I was.
Okay.
Yay.
Good. So I can't be blamed if I get all of them.
71. All right. And before long, you make your way into Grizzleheim. And unfortunately, it did set you back enough that you are not able to make any movement today.
That's okay. I think we were settling here anyway. Until the reset happens.
Yeah. Now, I will point out that the Stormgate to Avalon is in the Winter Tusk Skyway, so it's over here.
I'm trying to remember, do we need the winter clothes for just Winter Tusk? Or is it also for this section here?
It's mostly for Winter Tusk.
Yeah. I'll put on mine just to be fashionable.
Yeah, I mean it's winter here, so
Yeah.
if fate goes sour, it is possible.
And if they like make an action figure of me, like I'll have a variant in a snowsuit. It's like the same. It's exact same toy. It's just wearing a coat.
But like $30.
This one has a
more.
hat.
The distinction
No,
in
that-
variance is very important.
That's the new model released a year later.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, so you have 8 days before the New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
5.
And
And
consuming,
we're 12. We're 12 hexes away.
Yeah, consume and roll.
I'll take the roll now. Hey, my birthday's coming up. 10.
All right.
I think I'm gonna have a good birthday.
Yeah. Remember those winter clothes?
Yeah. So why doesn't everyone give me a Constitution saving throw, and you add a +5 to it if you have winter clothes.
Do we also get an aura from that?
I'm like, what's the description of the aura say?
It's +5 to all saving throws as long as they're within 10 feet of me.
I love the idea of like snow falling, but everywhere within like a 10-foot radius. And Devin, there's no snow.
It just radiates heat.
So is that a yes?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Oh baby, I don't think I can fail this.
Another 10 that got me to 27.
32.
15.
Yeah, you all pass. With your warming paladin and your winter clothes, this is no challenge to you.
It's no challenge.
I heard it too.
Yeah, 4 people might be sneezing somewhere. Alright, but yeah, consume and roll.
I think it's technically Zapper's turn again.
Alright. There we go. 86.
86. Alright, how fast are you guys moving today?
I've already done the movement.
Okay. It was normal then.
Yep.
Alright. The day passes uneventfully. One more day.
Doc.
54.
Alright. And yeah, you have made it to the city of Northgard.
Can we purchase food here?
Yeah, you are able to purchase food here. Though it is going to be 2 gold each instead of 1 because they are still recovering. But they do have enough to spare.
We need to find a source of income, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of broke. So...
I'm also very broke. I know an
Oh.
inn we could work at, though.
Yeah.
Well, next time we're somewhere, we'll just look up a local legend where there's like some monster terrorizing people, and we just take all it has. It'll probably have some magic items.
Yeah, I have literally 10 copper to my name.
All right. Yeah, Catbeard is going to pipe up and say, "By the way, when the drift begins, that's when I need payment."
Oh, okay.
How much was it again?
230.
Okay, I can at least cover him this time.
Well, I can go on that too. So
Okay.
I think we should all probably try to go on it if we can.
I have a little bit.
So who's gonna chip in?
Me.
Me and
Me.
Devin. That's
I can
3.
also throw in a little bit, not much.
Let's see, 30 divided by 4. If the 4 of us pay him, it would be 57 gold and 5 silver.
I don't have that much.
Let's just divide it by 3.
All right. 230 divided by 3. 76.6 gold. So 76 and 6 silver.
Yeah, I can cover that.
All right. Here, we'll pay you in advance.
Oh, that's awesome! I always knew that tying up that thing would pay off.
76 and 6
Yeah.
silver, you said?
Yeah.
Daelen, do you need help buying more rations?
I have 11.
Alright, well, if you need any more, just let me know.
Yeah.
How much do we have in the emergency rations?
24.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and buy 9 more supply for Daelen.
This seems to be like the worst spot to do this.
You need to give Catbeard 2 more silver, I don't know. If
I'll
anyone
give him the
else.
2 more silver.
Yeah, he's doing some of his own purchases as well to make sure he's got enough supplies.
Does he only buy pickled herring for rations?
I don't know if they have that here, so.
Yeah, right now it seems like he's getting some like trout, and he's debating whether or not it should, if he can pickle it.
Well, maybe there's something we could do here. Well, they don't. Do they have any money here?
What?
Like, maybe we could ask around if there's something they need us to do to get some coin.
While we're here anyway.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be probably staying here for a little bit.
Yeah. You ask around, and there's a few options available to you. You can work at the Snow Phoenix Tavern again. Heidi is happy to have you. You can investigate Anders Holt they don't know the status of them since the coven supposedly broke apart, or there is continued scavenging of Ravenscar.
And like airships that are on a world and not out in the spiral aren't going to be affected by the drift, correct?
Yeah, you can continue to move around in the world, but during the drift.
And there's no reports of ships falling out of the sky again.
No, you took care of the runestone.
Alright, just making sure it stayed taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Question. Could I scribe spell scrolls and sell them for a profit?
Which spells were you thinking of selling?
It kind of depends on what they need. I was thinking potentially jump, because it's just kind of generically useful. Purify food and drink, maybe. I could do detect magic.
Yeah, I think they would find use in those. They would probably pay 50 gold for level 1 scrolls of those kinds. You could probably make like 1 per AP, so if you stayed here and just went nuts, you could make 5 in total between the 5 of you.
Let me see real quickly how much it costs to make one.
I think it's 25.
Okay.
I think.
Scribing spell scrolls, 25 GP per day, yeah.
Okay. So if we intend to stay around here, I can work on that. But obviously, if we're gonna, I don't know, go and investigate something.
Yeah, we can kind of split up on that front. I can also do rolls or something else. I'll think about it.
Yeah, you could potentially craft items.
Yeah.
Max is ready with his woodcarver's tools.
Yeah, I mean, you've got stuff for making some magic items.
We could make potions with that yum yum fruit that we've been
I
holding
think
on
we
to
want those for
forever.
ourselves instead of to sell them, but it is still an option.
Oh yeah,
Time.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah, we could make those. That seems fine. We have 1 Majorum that we can spare if someone has a need for the... I guess it's a question if Devin or Quin 1D and large reduce focus. I don't know if you can both use that or just Quin.
It like casts enlarge reduce, or what's it do?
Yeah, so during a long rest, we can make it into a focus. If a focus is made out of Majorum, while using it, you have access to the spell Enlarge Reduce. I think that means it's just you have the spell and doesn't cast it for free or anything, but...
Yeah.
Or we can come up with some transmutation item if you have any ideas, but yeah, I think Daelen would invest his time on the potions first. Because we can make the tools, but I'm not proficient in alchemy supplies, so I don't know if that's the best idea we have. I don't know if someone here might be able to, like, maybe some of the ravens that weren't like part of the.
They'll probably make us pay them.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Like, depends what the check would be if I would have to make it.
Does anyone want nice carvings made into their kitchen table or something?
Do they worship anything here that you could make a carving of? A charm, maybe.
You might be able to make some to like heroes of their past.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you have some stiff local competition too.
Bring it. This is gonna work the way I think it is. I'm going to have a plus 18 with advantage.
That do be pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I guess Quin can just help out with anyone else's tasks or just work at the inn. Or if they're like building new houses and stuff, he can help haul heavy stuff around.
I think I want to make another silent spell scroll, which costs 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys have a grand total of 6 days until a drift starts. So I guess we'll take it up to there first. So we'll start. So are you going to be making any reagents during this time? I guess I'll ask that first, because that's going to be the longest thing to do.
What will be involved in making the potion thing?
To distill them into potions, you know that you would need to make an alchemist tool check, probably using nature or intelligence to begin with, and it would take you probably 4 days to complete. And it will take some gold as well to get the various like beakers, chemicals, and those kinds of things to distill from it.
Basically, you'd need alchemist supplies.
Yeah. Well, you'll need some cash as well, but yeah. You can make do without them if you want to just try to push with the proficiencies, I believe is how the new rules work.
Yeah, because I don't have alchemist tools proficiencies. And I lost the expertise thing. I think I'll try to do that.
So I'm wondering if we want to spend... So do we want to spend all of this time just doing crafting, or do we want to spend some of it investigating some of these areas that they have pointed out for us?
That's true.
This area seems like pretty mysterious, and I want to check out there.
Yeah,
Plus it
I wouldn't
doesn't-
mind checking some stuff out. We have plenty of time because we have all of the drift as well.
Drift is 5 days, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, that gives us like 11 days that we're stuck here, so I think we have more than enough time to check it out.
We're exactly 3 days away from here if we got normal speed.
Assuming we don't, like, roll 2.
Yeah.
Maybe like ask what's any information about there before we go, but yeah.
Yeah,
Or
well,
no.
what's thought to be the deal with that place?
Yeah, from what they've told you, Anders Holt was one of the first targets of the Ravens, and they were not able to reestablish contact with Anders Holt. And even after the Ravens are gone, they still have not been able to even afterwards, they contacted them has still not gone well, and ships that have gone towards it report that have different kinds of reportings about the city. Some say that they're hearing murmurings of people who have passed, other people come back saying that the place is completely empty and no one is there, like a ghost town.
Well, I guess the question to ask is, would we be compensated for checking it out and bringing back information?
Heidi would sponsor this if you took up this job. Well, she'd sponsor any of the three, really, but yeah.
Okay, we can go check out Anders Holt if you guys want.
Yeah, I'm down to do that. After, if people want to do some crafting, we can do that for a few days and then head out.
Yeah.
I say we head out first just to make sure that we have enough time for it, and then we can do crafting and whatnot with any residual time we have left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give myself back 100 gold then.
Alright, well, if that is the case, consume and roll.
Do we need to consume if we're in town?
Oh, yeah, fair enough. They like you. You saved their bacon, so yeah, just roll. You can
Oh,
get the
90.
benefits of a long rest in town as well.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful.
$90. All right. So when you're tracking, well, not really tracking, like as you're traveling, you end up finding something that catches your eye. You end up finding a large bone in the ground on the way over.
chew on it, Daelen.
I did not expect.
It's pretty large, like if it's about the size of a quarterstaff, or at least that's how big the part of it sticking out of the ground is.
That sounds like something that could be used in a magic item. Okay, we'll take it.
Can we carry it? Like, is it very heavy, or is
Bones
there
are
like a?
also- Bones are generally very lightweight.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah. It is wedged in the ground.
Okay.
Alright.
How big is it?
Like I said, the end that's sticking out of it goes out as far as Devin's quarterstaff. As far as how much is beneath the surface, you're not sure. I guess do a nature check if you want to find out how big it is based on the size of what you can see.
Okay. 26.
Okay, so you are able to deduce that it's probably 3/4 staffs long, so maybe 15 feet. And it seems like the outside of this stuff is pretty tough. But it also seems like it's a fowl. Whatever this was a bird. Like it's hollow.
Sounds like something a museum might want.
I mean,
If you
they
want
wanna-
to get it out, you're gonna have to. Well, you're gonna have to fight with the ground, and you're probably going to have to coat it in something in order to make it slide out.
Yeah.
Who's got that alchemy jug again?
Let me check how much it makes. It makes 1 quart of oil. Or 2 gallons of mayonnaise. I don't know which one is.
What's a better lubricant?
Lube it up with some mayo.
I don't know how much it'll help, but I could use my dragon vessel to make olive oil and potentially use that as a lubricant as well.
If all else fails, I have telekinesis, but I think we should use our muscles before we
Wait.
use.
Daelen, do you still have enlarge reduce?
Yes.
You can shrink the bone and pull it out that way.
I think so. Let me just read the spell just so we're.
I know for a fact it can be used on objects.
Yeah, just I don't know if there's a size. No, it just has to be neither worn nor carried. Yeah. So I guess we'll try and reduce it with the spell.
All right, yeah, you shrink it down, and seems like you can take it out of the ground.
Da-na-na-na.
It's gonna get big on you though, at some point.
Yeah.
Let's just have Alan carry it.
Probably the best we can do, and then we can
Throw it on the boat.
get it onto the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now that you have it, you know that you could definitely make a few items out of it. You'd have to spend some time studying it to know exactly which things.
Okay.
A large foul bone is what I'm gonna write.
But yeah, so AK, that would mean you would need to spend 1 AP to study the bone and understand all of its secrets.
Can it be done with the 1 extra I have from the tools per day?
Sure.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
I'm gonna more or less treat it like an attunement thing, and I'll post its things into the chat. But the important thing is there's a substance inside of the marrow of the bone that makes it quite valuable for certain kinds of magic items. And if you crush it up, you are going to be able to make a magic item or cause an effect with it. So if you crush it up, you can destroy water with it.
Oh.
And then after that, you can. It effectively would act like a dust of dryness if you crush it up, but you can also use it to make a staff of withering or a gem of seeing. Or you could sell it for $250.
I think having a form of true sight in our repertoire would be kind of wise.
Yeah, we've had a number of invisible dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we can remove the lantern of revealing and put something else, I guess.
Yeah, so something to consider for when you go back to crafting mode, but for now, that is how the day went.
Okay.
Consume and roll.
What was next?
Oh, me again?
Yep.
Okay. 36, okay.
36. Yep, you are good. And then you'll make it there by the end of the day, so consume and roll.
66.
All right, you make it into the outskirt. Well, you kind of see like the baskets around it, so the wooden wall with like all the spiky bits put up around, and it makes it somewhat difficult to see the inside of it, but someone give me a perception check.
Okay. That's a 20.
A 20. Okay, so what you're able to figure out from this is, like people said, there doesn't really seem to be any sound.
I don't hear anything, guys.
And I mean like nothing. Like, you don't hear wind rustling, leaves, or anything of the kind.
Like, literally nothing. I hear literally nothing.
Is everything grayscale?
It doesn't appear to be.
Okay, so nobody stole the time gear.
We'll not have to chase after villainous green men today.
We're also not in a noir movie. Good to know.
I say we go in and check it out.
Yeah. This
This is
seems
why
too
we're
high.
here.
What did you ask?
I was
guess
just
no.
saying, that is why we are here, to check it out. It does seem odd.
Yeah.
Alright, I will point out that the gate is closed.
Let's open it.
Alright,
Is there a
how do
lock
you
with it?
intend to open the gate? This isn't like a padlock or anything, it's like on the
Oh,
other
like-
side they threw down like a board on the thing.
I've got a
It's one of those kind of
ram.
locks.
Portable.
How tall is it?
The wall here is probably about 10 feet high, about, 2 of you tall.
Can Max just climb it?
Yeah, Max can definitely climb it.
Okay.
10 feet tall. I think I can just jump that.
If your strength is 20, you might be able to. Actually, no, I don't think you can, because vertical is a third, not half.
Alright, you said that it was like, in what manner is it boarded up? Is it just like a board across something on the other side that he can just flip up and let everyone in, or?
Yeah. It looks like it was, more or less opened manually out here. So you're
Okay.
gonna have to go heave-ho yourself on this thing.
Okay.
Alright. Give me an athletics check. It's pretty heavy.
24.
Alright, well, with the grace of the nat 20, you are able to... to more or less, maybe you climb on the wall and you just pull it towards yourself and then just chuck it over to the side and the gate is opened.
Woo! I think I've been working out.
Good work, Max.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
All right. What do we got here? So we kind of look on the other side of the gate.
Alright. You see the inside of the town. It looks, similar in structure to Northgard, where there's mostly like wooden hovels and places and one large town center.
Yeah, I'll shut the gate behind me, even though it's, Oh wait, did he just break it?
Did you?
No.
Okay,
So basically the gate was set up in such a way as to try to keep something out.
Yeah.
Maybe we should set it back up.
Faris, no sound comes out of your mouth.
Huh.
I was wondering if that would happen.
Could I walk on the other side of the gate again and see if I can speak?
Yeah, you are able to speak outside of the gate.
Okay, I have a simple solution to this, and I want to just give me 10 minutes, and I want to put up telepathic bond.
Max starts thieves canting to Daelen. We get to use sign language, and then Faris says that, and he goes, "Oh."
Oh. I mean, we can still do that.
It's still only an hour, so as soon as an hour expires.
Yeah, Daelen says, Daelen's like, we can still do it, and Max is all like, and he's all excited.
Yeah. And I basically want to do that before we enter.
Can you
All right.
dispel the spell, Faris, if it is a spell?
Well, I need to know where it's coming from.
Good to know.
Yeah, I will make us telepathic and walk in silence. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Does it work?
Yeah, the telepathic bond works.
Okay.
It's like when Morgan talked to me.
I will again shut the gate. Maybe we should board it up just to, you know.
What if we need to get out quickly?
Well, we could do a half job. Just give it the illusion it's still up.
Like, what do you mean by half up? It's kind of like it opens and shuts at like a 90-degree angle where it just kind of smashes down.
Okay. Never mind. I guess we'll just press forward.
All right. Someone roll a d6 for me.
Three.
All right. Max, what do you think you're doing right now?
Well, assuming we're walking into, I'm not sure what this place looks like, just like a town.
Yeah, so there's the buildings are close to the town center. There's like one street in the middle, kind of makes a T juncture with the gate here, and there's probably like 7, 8 buildings. It's not terribly large.
Alright, so what I currently have in my head is like a Wild West town.
Yeah, just picture Viking structures instead of that, and yeah.
Alright. In that case, Max is probably like checking out the buildings to see if like there are any lights on inside or any signs of, I guess, fire, like smokestacks.
Okay. Yeah,
As
you
we're walking
poke.
down the street.
You like take a glance through a window, and I would have you roll perception, but I'm pretty sure your lowest roll is like an 18.
Lowest roll is a 21.
Yeah, so you notice Valerian inside of one of the buildings.
Valerian.
And we'll end there.
I'm trying to remember who that is.
That is the person that was with us at the beginning of the campaign.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, you see the bunny. She doesn't have the armor because you were wearing it. But yeah, we'll find out what happens there next time. So see you guys next week. We have a consistent schedule now.
What's on the Sundays? All right.
See you next time. Goodbye. And
Bye-bye.
do stuff.
Bye, everyone.